All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your favorite animal scientist, Mr. Kester Amos. We are going to talk about fish farming today, and these are some concrete ponds we have here in Kajula, Ogun State, Okeore, Ogun State. So these are concrete ponds. We have seven of them, so you can see we have four over there, and we have three down here. So what we've done is we brought in 10,500 fishes. So we prepared two of the tanks to introduce the 10,500 fishes because they are still at the juvenile phase. They cannot be overstocked in a large pond like this. So we've done 5,250 per pond for the two. So we're going to accommodate them on these two tanks until about another 2 weeks before we begin to sort the sizes. So because we believe in the next 1 week to 2 weeks time, the sizes will be very different. So that's what we've done. So what we're about doing now is to feed them. Usually when you bring in your fishes, you don't feed them the first day. You start from the second day. So this is the second day we brought them in yesterday. And you have to feed them gradually. You don't pour the whole feed in there so you don't waste it, because the feed that is not consumed will become a pollutant to the water, because once they don't consume the food will continue to float until it sinks deep to the floor or the base of the pond, and it pollutes the water. So while you're feeding them, you have to continue observing their feeding. Don't just go there, pack food and pour and walk away. You feed them gradually and observe the feeding to see the rush, because from the first moment you start giving them the food, you will see that the rush is very high. But gradually, as they begin to feed and go back, as you're seeing, the rush will be reducing. So that's how you also reduce the feeding and continue observing until you see that a few of the particles or the pellets of the feed is beginning to float without any fish attempting it. Then you know that it is okay. So at that point, maybe even if you have some floating, it won't be too much to pollute the water. And fortunately, you will still see one or two come and pick those ones floating. But if you just pour all the feed in there, maybe you are in a hurry to go somewhere, you can never be too hurry for your business. So you need to be diligent. If you think you're too busy for your business, then get someone to manage it for you. So this is how you feed your juveniles. So what you're seeing right now are juveniles. So you can see that the rush has reduced compared to the first time we poured in feed there. You start seeing some of them floating, and at this point you have to slow down with the feeding. So that's how you manage the fishes. So at this point, we feed them 3 times daily between the first month, because their consumption rate is quite low, but their growth rate is very fast at this phase. So we feed them morning, afternoon, and evening at this time. But from the second month, we start feeding twice daily, morning and evening. So you have to pick a stipulated time. So once it's that time, you must not fail. You come and feed the fishes, because they will get used to the time you feed them. So once that time arrives, the fishes will be ready and expectant. And if you're not there, they'll be disappointed, just like you are disappointed when you have a meeting and your clients don't show up. So that's how it is with also fish farming. So you must keep to the time. The routine must not be altered. So you feed them as at when due in the morning and when due in the evening. So that's how you manage them. Now, a secret we'll give you is, during the early stages of feeding, you must use the best feed. Foreign floating feeds like the coupons, the scratchings, and so on. They are quite expensive, yes, but at that stage, they will do you a lot of good. So you feed them with this foreign feed that is very rich in nutrients for the first month. Now, after that first month, you can now revert to the locally made floating feeds like we have the blue crowns, the vita, the top, in order to cut down on the production cost. But for the first month, use high quality feed, because at this time the fishes do not consume too much, but they grow very fast because of the nutrient content of the feed. So that is what you must do. Then, if you look at it, we have there's some barbed wire we used for the top. So this is for two reasons. One is to ward off predators like birds. So you can see we can close it and even lock it. So we have hinges where we can put a key and lock it properly. Okay, let me not trouble myself with that, but you have the idea of what I'm talking about. So you can lock this and nobody's going to damage this and take your fishes away. So the first reason is for security purpose, so people don't come and steal your fishes. And the second reason is against bird predation. Birds can pick as much as 100 fishes a day. If you have one bird that takes 10 fishes, and those type of birds, you have 10 visiting your pond every day, you are losing 100 fishes. But you may not know because your pond is exposed. Now during time of harvest, like we said, we brought in 10,000 plus fishes. Now you unfortunately you discover that when the fishes have grown to table size and you harvest, you only see 2,000 fish, and you say your farm manager has stolen your fishes. The workers have stolen your fishes, they've sold your fishes, but sometimes that's not the case. It is because you exposed your farm to bird predation. So they are very dangerous birds that can even swim inside the water to pick your fishes. So that is why you must have a net over your pond and barricade it from bird predation and also from human predation. So that is what we have done here. So sometimes we use fishing nets and sometimes you use very strong nets like this and secure it. So you can only open this part and go in if it's necessary. We have the other part there, but the whole other part of the pond is under is secured with the wire. Now if you look up there, you'll see some electrical bulbs. Now these electrical bulbs are placed there for also two reasons. Number one is for security. So wherever you are, as long as your eyes can see this pond in the night, you will see that the lights will beam on this area. So if there's anybody standing here, no matter how far you are, as long as you can sight this location, if there's someone here, because of the lights, you will know that, okay, something is going on here. So those lights are firstly for security. And secondly, during the night, a lot of insects come around that bulb, and especially on rainy days you have insects that will come around the bulbs and fly around them. So when you have water here and you have light close to the water, when insects come, they are attracted to the water and they drop in the water. So when they drop, they become food for your fishes. So the insects that will revolve around this place and drop into the pond are actually protein for your fishes. So that's why we've designed this. So those are the two reasons why you have the light bulbs there and also on this other side of the ponds. So this is our water drain. You can see. So once we open the outlets here, you can see the outlets. These are the inlets. Once you open this, water flows in. Though it's locked from the source, water flows in, and when you open this, water drains out and it goes off. So we have the other channel coming and it goes off. So that is how it's been designed. So you can see this other one, we have fed this as well. So we can close it up. We can close it up. So that is what we've done, and I believe we have said a lot. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure you like our videos and share amongst your friends. And of course, we've always got more contents to come. Make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe. Thank you. And of course, if you want to reach us, the number is displayed on the screen. All you have to do is give us a call or chat us up on WhatsApp. Thank you. God bless you, and bye bye.